Okay, cool. Next question is, can you talk a little bit about business marketing, please? This lady is considering doing it for a degree and she doesn't know if she wants to do it or not. What was your experience doing business marketing?
I did that at uni myself. Business marketing it's an enjoyable course. It's really broad. You cover a lot of like aspects to business.
Would you recommend it for someone who wants to become a business marketer for a big brand? Or is it a better course for someone who just sees that like they ideally just want to work for themselves and want to be self-employed?
If you want to be self-employed, work for yourself, going to uni and doing that course isn't going to help you.
Strong words.
No, it's not. It's not going to give you that practical experience that you need. It's not going to throw
But surely it's going to give you the framework for starting a business.
It's not going to throw you the deep end. It's not going to test you. It's not going to put you under pressure. All these things that you deal with on a daily basis with a business, you're not going to do any of them. Mm-hmm. However, if you want to study that course and work for a marketing agency or become a marketer for a large corporation, then yeah, it's good. People are making a lot of money right now doing marketing for different businesses. Yeah. You can set up your own business within the marketing field, marketing people's businesses, charging £100 to £500 a month for each business. And if you get 10 businesses, you can how much money you're making. So a lot of people are making a lot of money that way. But if you want to start up your own business out with the marketing field and you think doing marketing business is going to help you market and business your business, it doesn't really. I would rather spend a year, make it up in 4 quarters and break into quarters, and every quarter go to a different business and understand their business, practically be there day in, day out, see the struggles of a business, the hurdles and the successes of the business.
But that's only if you've got business in your family, really. You're talking from a place of privilege, I think.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think everyone has someone within a business.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And if not, go volunteer for a business. Go volunteer for Business Gateway. They've got people coming to them, businesses coming to them all the time with problems, struggles, this, that, and they want help with their business. Go volunteer for someone like that. Okay,
Mama asks, how do you grow a beard?
If Louis Bostani in it. No, you just keep shaving. Trust me.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was a myth.
Nah, you just keep shaving. Keep shaving until you get your line and stuff. And then just keep it going.
That's how you grow a beard. Okay, my question to you is, do you have any regrets within your business experiences so far?
Not regrets. Failures, yeah. Not even failures. Learning curves, I'd say. Mm-hmm. Loads of learning curves.
Yeah.
Loads of successes as well, alhamdulillah. But in business, you never regret. That's what I'm saying. I would regret if I didn't give everything my 100%. But if I'm giving everything my 100% and it doesn't work out, then at least I've got no regret that I couldn't have done something to increase, make it better or make it work or, open it in the first place or,
Yeah. Do you want to talk a little bit about the hardest time you've had in business? I've mentioned it a few times on my channel, but I've not gone into it.
Yeah, over a year ago I was investing in another business, and there was a lot of money on the line, a lot of time on the line, a lot of professionals, a lot depended on it, a lot of professionals on the line in this, in terms of dealing with professionals, counsel, solicitors, this. So, but that was a huge learning curve. It didn't happen. It fell through after 6 months. I put my all into it, so I've got no regrets of it. But even if I drive past it now, I think
it's a test from Allah, I think.
Yeah, you drive past it and you think, oh, I wasted so much time there, I wasted so much money there, this, that. But at the end of the day, it's a learning curve. You just need to tell yourself that, you gained experience and knowledge and understanding, saves you from something potentially worse. If you want to know how I got through it financially and mentally, there's another video which I'll put in the link down in the description, which kind of goes through the description. And especially if you're Muslim, and if you ever go through something huge like financial hardship, something huge like that, it was something that these few wise words. It's only a 5-minute video or something, but these few wise words change like
our lives,
and understanding of our lives as well.
Yeah.
So alhamdulillah for that. But give that video a watch as well. It's like 5 minutes and explains like you know what happened, and you know how did I get through it, and you know alhamdulillah how I'm happy and real happy now.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah, just getting chills thinking about that video actually, because yeah, it's so true. Like since that video, and since the actions from that video, like our lives did a total 180, in every sense, alhamdulillah. So yeah, that was a good little shout out there. That's a good little plug.
No, especially if you're Muslim, like
you guys
you know,
really
I would try
appreciate
to.
the video.
I would want to get that. You know, the same things that I was taught in time of like hardship to get out to like as many people as possible.
And it's so simple as well.
So simple.
It's such a simple, consistent thing that you are supposed to do, and we're not going to go into a video here, but it's so simple, and everyone can do it regardless of whether you're a business owner or not. But what we can promise is that it will bring barakah into your lives in some form if you do that. So yeah, we highly recommend you watch that video. The guys doing really well here, guys. We filmed the first video like 3 times. And he's feeling quite tight and the light's quite hot, and yeah. Right, just before we end the video, I'm going to ask you a couple of quick questions. The first one is, what would you do with £10,000 spare?
Right now? It's tough. So many things you can do. You can open up another business. You could put 10 grand in the stock market and easily double it by the end of the year.
So you personally would invest it in stocks or open a new business? Or
export a car to Pakistan.
Which is something Iqra wants to try and do. But the logistics of that is a bit tricky. But what to do with it? But okay, I guess what's the safest, least challenging way to invest that money and get a return on your investment?
Can you double it?
What?
Can you get 20? You only got 10.
No, you only got 10.
Okay, for 10 grand, you can open up a business with it.
Okay.
It's not for me, but what you could do with it is like you can get pallets of like customer returns. It's like 1 meter by 1 meter. That's the base of it. And it goes like over about 2 meters high.
Right.
So you can buy a pallet of like customer returns. So it'll be like straighteners, irons, microwaves. You know, that's like
household goods.
Household goods. That could be like an Argos return, or you can get like so many other things. You can get them at such a good deal. You can buy a pallet for like £600, £700, and you can sell them individually on Gumtree, Facebook, and Marketplace, and eBay, and Amazon for like, I think you get 4 times the value back. So £600-700 could essentially be, you know, £3,000. So with £10,000 you can buy 15 pallets, and you know you can spend your time. You know, it'll take you time. It will take you time, and you can slowly sell a lot.
How about for someone who's got 10k and they're working 5 days a week, they've got kids, but they want to make some sort of return on that investment without having to do too much physical work?
Just put it in a long like growth stock. Growth stock is like a stock which you think is going to grow over the next 5 years steadily, instead of like it's a stable, steady company. You think it's going to grow over the next 5 years, you can put it in that. You can put it in premium bonds, but I wouldn't recommend it. Premium bonds, I say to you, if you put this much money in premium bonds, you've got a chance of, you know, making this money, and that's not gambling, because you can always get your money back at any time. I wouldn't recommend it. People have put premium bonds their whole life and never won anything. You can start your own business.
That's what you said it like 3 times. Is that the one you definitely do?
Yeah, you definitely.
Realistically, for a dessert shop, how much money would you need? Could you start a dessert shop for 10 grand?
I could. Now you need to have the contacts. If you got really good contacts, you're handy yourself as well. If you're able to do like bits and bobs yourself, 10 grand, close to 10 grand, you could probably set something up. Just depending on a few figures, that you're not paying any goodwill, you know, you're not paying, you know, a big lump of deposit, you know, you're able to get a couple of deals, you're able to get some stock on like credit with your suppliers. But 15 to 20 grand easy, anyone can set up a dessert shop. Then again, it's point setting up a dessert shop if there's not a market for it.
Yeah.
So whatever you want to open, you need to make sure there's a market for it and what you're trying to sell. So.
Okay. Next question is, would a credit card be a good idea to get for later on, like a mortgage, essentially to increase your credit rating?
Yeah, credit cards are one of the best things to increase your credit score. There's a couple of credit builder cards as well. Credit builder credit cards as well, which they're like £10 a month or something like that. They boost up your credit as well. But general good finance of, just paying your bills on time and not letting anything go to like late payment. Credit cards one of the best ways of increasing your credit score.
Cool. And then the final question is, how do you invest with losing in minimal money? So this is a more wary investor. I suppose this is really a question for the last video, but just to end it off.
Every investment is a risk, and you can't go into an investment thinking like, yeah, you should have an exit strategy. You shouldn't go into a business thinking, what's the minimal amount that I'm happy to lose within this business. You should go into the business and think, yeah, I want to make my money back within 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 1 month. Go into a business thinking like that. A lot of the business's success depends on you, how much effort you put in, your mindset, how consistent you are, your determination. So if you're going in thinking, what's the minimum I can lose, then it's not the right mindset to go into a business. You might as well put that money into, a hedge fund where they'll invest it into different stocks for you. Even that's a risk, but at least it's the safest investment because
you're not having to put that time in.
You're not having to put that time and effort. And second of all, they're investing it in the most the richest company, the best companies in the world.
Most stable companies.
The most stable companies in the world.
Yeah. How have you avoided putting all your eggs in that one basket?
To be fair, I've invested all that I have into different things, not into one thing. But alhamdulillah, because I have multiple streams of income, if one thing doesn't go as expected, the second thing's there to back it up. It is a risky move, but sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. But another rule that I forgot that I would advise is that even within your business, pay yourself. Pay yourself well as well.
Yeah. So,
you're determined to. Some people say, you shouldn't pay yourself for the first 3 months and, first 6 months and stuff like that. But I believe, from day dot, you should, hopefully your business is doing well enough that it should pay you a decent amount. Because, you want to be able to.
They've come to be as well, yeah.
And that's how you get more motivated as well. And sometimes, when it's late nights and, long hours, you don't think, yeah, fair enough, my business is increasing, my business is making money, my business value is increasing. What am I physically getting from it? I'm putting these hours there, long nights, early mornings and stuff. So pay yourself so you're always motivated.
Absolutely. I think that's some pretty sound advice. Thank you, Iqra. Okay, I think that video is long enough now. We've been talking for a long time. I think we need a long drink of water after this. Thanks so much for being on my channel again. And guys, if you have any other business questions, Iqra is going to spend some time at some point this week answering your questions from the last 2 videos, because I've still not replied to those comments because most of those are for you. So you're going to do that. Yeah, I'll reply to them. And also leave comments down below for any other future videos you want to see with Iqra. Any challenges you want to see with Iqra. Guys, I don't want to do challenges because I know you're going to beat me and that'll be embarrassing. No. Give this video a big thumbs up if you got value from it, if you enjoyed it. And especially if you want to see more of this guy on the channel. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, share and subscribe and comment if you have any questions for me. I'll get to answer them this week. Take care, guys. Bye. Bye.